Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome with Awake Evoke The Urge, the second record by the band Deathgaze. Today we're celebrating the 15th anniversary of the record, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. My story with this band is actually quite simple. My friend from Greece showed me this band back in 2012. She showed me their song Abyss and I was like, this is amazing, I have to check out their entire discography, and I've been their fan ever since. Deathgaze is an interesting band, or was, because they broke up like almost 10 years ago. Well, they have like almost 100 songs and almost as much re-recordings. Like, this band loved re-recording their own music. For example, they have 5 studio records, but some people count 6 because there's that album from 2009 that is only comprised of re-recordings, like 13 re-recorded tracks. Then the album from 2010 has a bonus disc with 7 other re-recordings. Then we also have some singles that have re-recorded other singles. And then we have the 2013 compilation called Decade, which is like a best of compilation, but also not, because half of the songs there are also re-recordings. So there are some songs here that are re-recordings of a re-recording of a re-recording of a re-recording. It's hard to keep up. So I'm happy to review this record, Awake, because at the time they didn't have that many re-recordings. Like, on this record we have none. Besides reviewing Awake today, I also want to talk about some singles that didn't make the cut for the album but were promoting the record before it dropped, because as you can see it came out on December 10, but in January we had a single, Inside Kiss Me. This song didn't make the cut for the album, and the rest of the songs are re-recordings again. Why? Then we've got the second single, Dearest, also didn't make the cut for the album, and 2 re-recordings again. Then the third single, yeah, it didn't make the cut for the album, and 2 re-recordings, yeah. And then we have the fourth final single, and we've got 2 songs that didn't make the cut for the album. Weird, right? So the lineup on this record and those singles is I on the vocals. He's one of the founding members. On the previous records he was the bassist, not the vocalist, but here he decided to do the vocals, and he was their vocalist until they broke up. Then we've got Naoto on the guitars. This is his final album with the band. He also played on that 2009 compilation and then he left. We've got Kosuke on the bass. This is his first record and first singles with the band. And also Naoki on the drums. He's the leader of the band, he's been with them since the start. The production on Awake is tight, it's clean but heavy, no loudness or no clipping, just the way I like it. The message is diverse. The songs are mostly about personal struggles, relationship issues and sex. Lot of sex. Structure of the tracks is basic, standard intro, verse because, bridge, chorus, outro, and the music is a mix of nu metal, death metal, metalcore, alternative metal, alternative rock, J-rock, standard Japanese music. When the guitarist Naoto left the band, Deathgaze shifted towards more of a metalcore / genty type of music, but this is like their last record where they are mostly a nu metal band with those weird J-rock tendencies, with those very emotional songs about romantic stuff and those choruses where they sing stuff like that. The album opens with Japanese meliorism, or however you pronounce that. This is a weird industrial intro. The first thing I'm going to notice here is the drumming. It's great. The drummer is the most talented guy from this band, I think. I love his double bass work. It reminds me of Joey Jordison from Slipknot. Love the groove, the style, the precision, the blast beats, just everything. Next is the bass work. It's audible. The bassist mostly follows the guitars, but we have some moments here and there where he deviates from that stuff. Nice. The guitar riffs, well, I do enjoy them. Most of them are very simple, 0, 1, 2, 3. We also have some cool lead guitar work, very melodic. Yeah, standard new stuff. And last but not least we got the vocals, and I must say that this vocalist is a mixed bag. I remember when I first heard that Abyss song, I was like, amazing screaming, amazing growling, but that singing, you have to like this type of stuff, because his voice is very one of a kind and you either like it or not. In my case, I do enjoy the singing most of the time, but I understand people who hate it, because it's easy to hate it. It just sounds like it's something like that most of the time, and it doesn't bother me, but I have some friends that hate this kind of stuff. So yeah, it's weird. And for me personally, most of the singing works, but some of it has those weird pop undertones. Not on every song, but yeah, it sometimes happens and it's just unpleasant for me. But most of the time I do enjoy the vocal performance on this album. Going back to this intro, it's weird, it doesn't have any singing, just some speech in the background. I don't enjoy it, I don't understand why it's on the album. It's not bad, but it's not great either. 5 out of 10. -1 is the first real song here, and the first thing I'm going to notice is the intro. It's just so death metalish. The blast beats, the double bass work, the love it. It's so heavy. Then we've got the verses, which have more of a rock and roll feel to them, but they are down-tuned. I also enjoy them, but that intro and the chorus is my favorite part. Love this song a lot. It's a classic, it's heavy, it's straight to the point, it's also very short, like 2 minutes. 10 out of 10. Evoke the Urge. This is the worst song on the record because of the vocal performance. Like, the intro and the verses are fine, I even enjoy the bridge. The screaming and growling is on point, but the chorus with the singing, my god, it's so awful. It's basically unlistenable to me. I hear this stuff and I want to die. So yeah, this is a mixed bag. Like, I enjoy everything except the chorus. 5 out of 10. Unchained Wing. Now this song is slightly better. The singing is okay here for most part. Some of the vocal melodies are not for me, they sound very and the music isn't that interesting as well, but it's a better song than Evoke the Urge, but it's not special, so 6 out of 10. Goodbye My Earth. Now this one has amazing instrumental work, I love the drumming here, the bassist is killing it, the guitar riffs are crunchy, and the vocals, well, in the verses they slap, in the chorus they do not. The chorus yet again is awful vocally, but everything else is on point. I do enjoy this song. 7 out of 10. Quench. Now this one is much more nu metalish. I love the evil atmosphere, the crunchy guitar riffs, the drumming is just fantastic. I love the drummer, and the bass work slaps as well. The vocals are actually great as well. This song is a classic. 9 out of 10. Forsaken. This is one of the highlights of this record. I love the main guitar melody. It has that old school nu metal vibe to it. Also love the vocals, even the clean singing works here, which is very nice. Like, couldn't he sing like that on the previous songs? I guess not, but here his performance is amazing. Yeah, everyone is giving their best. Love the bridge here as well, and yeah, the heavy parts are just wow. 10 out of 10. Paranoid Parade. This is my favorite song on this record. I just love it from beginning to the end. The verses have cool singing, the chorus goes hard with the screaming, and then the bridge happens with oh, no, something like that. It sounds funny to me, but also cool at the same time. I love every single section in this one. This is a classic song. 11 out of 10. Domestic Pig 1013 is probably the heaviest song, right up there with -1. I love the main guitar riff, the energy of this one, the intensity of the guitars, and the drumming is wow, top notch. The vocals slap, the screaming, the yelling, the shouting, the singing, it's all here. 10 out of 10. Fuck me. Well, this is a song that I actually do enjoy. The music, and the vocals, like, even the singing is nice here, but the lyrics are cringe, because this band has half of the songs in Japanese and half of them in English. It's hard to understand the lyrics most of the time when they are singing in English, and here you will understand everything, but it looks like a caveman wrote it, you know? A caveman who's horny, and this makes me laugh so much. Go read the lyrics to this song, they are so cringy, but the track is great, so 9 out of 10. And the final song on the record, Amends. This one is probably the most Japanese sounding of them all. It has that anime vibe to it, J-Rock, you know, love the vocals here actually, and the music is also very nice. This could have been an ending or opening to some anime, and it would fit right in. It's a great song, 8 out of 10. Now let's talk about the singles. I'm Broken Baby. This one is heavy, like very heavy. It's relentless, it's full of passion. Love the screaming here. This track just goes so hard. I don't know why it wasn't featured on the album. It deserves it. 8 out of 10. Abyss. Now this is a single with a music video, the first song I've heard from them. I love the clean singing here. The love all of that stuff. The drumming is again my favorite part, and the guitar riff slap, yeah, with the bass. 10 out of 10. The Menace, the second song from the Abyss single. This one, I do understand why it's not on the album, but still it's better than Evoke the World, Unchained Wing, Japanese Merry Romance, Goodbye My Earth. It's fun from beginning to the end, but it's slightly repetitive and sounds like a filler track. I think it didn't have any singing, it's probably only screaming here, but yeah, it was just fun, nothing special. 7 out of 10. Inside Kiss Me. Now this one and the previous two songs I think were re-recorded for the 2009 compilation, and those new versions were just awful. Like when it comes to the production is worse on that compilation than it is on the singles, so always go and search for the single versions. And Inside Kiss Me, this song is it's just decent, it has nothing special going on. It sounds like a worse version of Unchained Wing. Yeah, lots of singing, romance, love. I'm like, nice. It doesn't have anything cool going on here. There aren't any moments where I'm like, yeah, this is amazing. No, it doesn't happen here. But it's also not bad. It's not like Evoke the World, so 6 out of 10. And the final track, Dearest, another single, and this one was also re-recorded, I think, and it's better than Inside Kiss Me, that's for sure, because it's consistent from beginning to the end. It sounds like a love song. It has cool guitar riffs, the drumming is top-notch as usual, and the vocals are actually good. Some of the moments here and there are not for me, but overall it's a nice song. 7 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is various and the flow is disrupted. Replayability, yeah, it's a great record. I enjoy most of it, especially the second part, because the first part has some problems, like that intro, please remove it. Evoke the World, burn this song in the furnace, I don't want to hear it ever again. Unchained Wing, well, it's just decent, but I would also remove it. And everything that comes after that track is great to me. Songs like Paranoid Parade, Domestic Pig, Forsaken, those are classics that I will never forget. Same with Quench. And it's so weird to me that Abyss and I'm Broken Baby are not on the album, like they should be on the record. This way the album would have been much more fun. Celebrate honestly by spending it today. It deserves your attention. That's all from me, thank you for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, follow me on my Instagram, link in the description. I will see you in my other videos. Also consider becoming a member of my channel so I can make you an album review, or maybe a Doom MIDI cover. That's all, bye.